So, good morning. This is day 4. It's Wednesday, and it's Epcot day. So, yeah, I'm up early. I'm catching the 7 o'clock bus. I think the park doesn't open till 8:30, so I'm going to be super early. But I'm just wanting to check out. I booked a lightning lane for um, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. But I think I can also maybe do an advance booking as well. I think that starts at 7. So I'm going to check whether that works here in a second. And then if not, I'll try and do that in the park. But I've got a booking for 9:10, so I think that's fine. I think the lightning lane will work. I haven't booked the multi-pass lightning lane today, so I'm going to play it by ear, see how the queue times are. I think Celia might come on a few more rides today, so I haven't bothered booking just for me, and we'll see. We can always book together later. And then yeah, Celia's going to catch the 9 o'clock bus, and I'm on the 7 o'clock. So yeah, it's usual. It's a warm morning. I've still got some wet clothes, certainly some wet trainers from yesterday, and my shorts have more or less dried, so stuck those on so that they will dry today. Yeah, just a bit of a wet one on the water rides at Universal yesterday. So and it's difficult to get things dry when you need the air conditioning on in your room, because it's quite cold. It's quite cold in the room, but you need that. So yeah, it's one thing to think about. It takes a while for things to dry. Anyway, so let's see how the day goes. And yeah, I'm outside the hotel, and yeah, looks like our buses are here. So I will talk to you soon. So I've just arrived at Epcot. Just found a restroom. I'm super early because it's 7:39 and the park doesn't open for early entry until 8:30. But I'm going to go and see if I can get in line for a rope drop. I'm looking for somewhere to fill my water bottle, but there doesn't seem to be one at that restroom. I mean, I've found that it's been quite easy to find places to fill water bottles, so it's definitely worth bringing your own. There's loads of water stations in the park. Sometimes they're in the queue, sometimes they're near the restrooms. So yeah, then in Universal yesterday you could fill them up at all the Coke Freestyle machines gave the water for free. So it's super bright. The sun's only just come up. So yeah, let's head to the front. I wonder if there's somewhere I can grab a coffee before we get in the park. Who knows? And the monorail station is right here as well. That's right near the entrance too. So, well, there we go. And the monorail's coming just on time. There's the monorail. So I think I can go through security. Can't see anything else. So. Right, I will see you when I get in there. Oh, and that's my first view of Spaceship Earth. So here we are, Spaceship Earth, the kind of flagship monument, I suppose, ride that's at Epcot. So yeah, there's the entrance down there. So nothing's open as yet. Early entry, there's a whole load of people queuing there. And then this is, I'm not sure what this is called, but I think this is fairly new, this fountain, or it's been renovated. So yeah, very nice entrance plaza. And I think the monorail goes right across this bit here. I'm not sure what that's all about. They obviously built the monorail when they built Epcot. And then the Sky Ride later. So yeah, I think they might start letting the early entry people into the further forward. There's no coffee shop. There's a coffee shop out there, but it's not open, so that's a bit annoying. So yeah, here we are. Let's go and join the queue for early entry, and we'll film a bit more once I get inside the park. Okay, so we're being held at this point, so I can grab my map and make a plan of action for where to go next. But yeah, it's beautiful, and yeah, it's already warming up, so it's going to be a warm one. Okay, so that's rope drop, so it's a mad rush to Frozen and Ratatouille, I think. So,
I'm going to Nemo. I'll see you all at Figment. We're all going. Let's go.
Right, so we're just leaving the land pavilion. So we've just done Living with the Land, which is the boat ride, and I've just done Sourin, which is the flying theatre. So that was all cool. It was quite a nice, two gentle attractions. So yeah, quite a gentle flying theatre ride. So we're just going to head round to the Imagination Pavilion and go on Figment, which is just... Oh, it's lost me. Spin you around. There we go. So yeah, this is the Imagination Pavilion, and I think it's got the Figment ride is in here. So we're going to go and have a look at that, and then we're going to start heading our way around World Showcase via the UK Pavilion and try and see the guys that I follow on YouTube, Charlie's New World, that are in. They work in the UK. Food and beverage stuff, so go and walk around and look for them, and yeah, we'll see when we get our Figment.
My sight.
Out of sight? Okay, come on everybody, here we go!
Figment, you are not to interfere with the tour. Good time.
It's always a good time to use your imagination, so let the good times roll! Woohoo! You win one cent! With just a spark of inspiration, I made my house an innovation. Imagination really clowns around, makes them right up and upside down.
And you can imagine.
But Doc, it's exactly what I imagined. Imagination is the brain of the house.
Of course. Imagination is just turning your mind upside down.
Imagination,
so of course we're English, so we are in a English pub in the Rose and Crown in the UK pavilion. So we have, I have a cider, Celia has a Guinness. Can you see? Yeah, oh there you are. So cheers! 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 And apparently Charlie the vlogger doesn't start until 4 if he's here today, so we may have to come back. So yeah, so even the UK toilets are themed inside, so they had like very British kind of tiling style toilets. So yeah, the attention to detail is great. So yeah, haven't made it very far around yet, so I've been round to France earlier, but yeah, I am just hot-footing it back to near the entrance to go on Guardians, and then I shall come back and meet Celia. So it is a hot one out here, I have to say. There's a bit of a breeze coming up the lake. Let me show you the trees here. So there's a bit of wind blowing in the trees. We asked about Charlie, the vlogger that we follow, or that I follow, who works in the UK pavilion, and I think he won't, if he's in today, he won't start his shift until 4, because that's when they do the kind of sit-down restaurant food, so which is where he works. So yeah, the woman behind the bar in there said, "Oh, everyone's asking about the vlogger." She doesn't really know much about it, but she said, yeah, a lot of people ask for him, so I'm glad he's popular and doing well. But we'll try and get back there later and just see if him and the people that are in his vlogs, because they all work there together. So that will be cool. So we'll try and see him. Seems to be getting quite busy now, so people maybe people don't all come in that early to the parks. But it is an absolute scorcher today. When the sun comes out, it is absolutely steaming. So yeah, so I think definitely ice cream this afternoon. But you can see Spaceship Earth there in the distance, and Guardians is just off to the side. So that's where I'm heading. So about a 10-minute walk if I hot foot it, and by hot foot I mean it's going to be hot. So the faster I get there, the better. I have to say I'm really liking this park. There just seems to be a lot of space. I mean, there's not so many attractions as maybe it's crammed into Hollywood Studios, which I went to the other day, or Animal Kingdom, but yeah, it's just got a quite nice vibe to it. It's all very positive and kind of hopeful for the future. Sorry, I don't know. The gimbal on this camera does tend to go a bit wayward sometimes. So yeah, there's a lot of shady areas. There's even a pool zone there, which is a really air-conditioned Coke sponsored thing. But yeah, all Mission Space I need to do as well. I might try and sneak on that before I go back and meet Celia. And then Test Track is there, and that's closed for a renovation now. So yeah, shame, because I would have quite liked to have done that. So yeah, there's Mission Space, and Guardians is over here. So I will now go and head on and put you away, and we'll chat to you a little bit later. Cool, so I've just done Guardians for the second time today on my virtual queue. Yeah, it's a great ride, and I got Everyone Wants to Rule the World that time, music-wise, so that was cool. And I was third row from the front, and it looks like you can ask to wait at the front if you want to wait for the front row, but I got that automatically last time, so that was cool. So yeah, I'm going to head to Mission Space now and just see if I can get on that. I think the queue was quite short, but I'm not sure what the situation is now, so I'll have a look and see if I can get on that, and I'll let you know about that later. So I've just done Mission Space. I did the more intense mission, but really that is quite a tame ride. So that is a bit disappointing. I was expecting a lot more from that. You're basically in a capsule that it's on it's on a spinner thing to try and simulate some sort of weightlessness, but it does a couple of times when it's moving fairly fast, you can tell. But yeah, that was I even took my glasses off and everything, and it really was not worth it. So the intense one is not at all. It doesn't go upside down, doesn't spin that much. So a lot of hype up at the beginning, but doesn't do a lot. Right, so I am now heading back into World Showcase to meet up with Celia, who may or may not still be in the pub. So, and then we're going to work our way around the lake and visit the other pavilions. So that should be cool. And I can see the idea of drinking around the world. So you basically start at one bar and then go to all the bars and all the drinking places, all the places around the world. So yeah, I can understand that. So right, onwards and upwards, and I will talk to you in a bit from the next pavilion. So we're just walking around World Showcase. This is Italy. Sorry, there's a big chunk that I've missed out from Paris because I had an ice cream and I can't carry the camera and an ice cream at the same time. So I have just finished my chocolate ice cream from France, and I think we're going into Germany now. Oh, this is where there's a model village and a model railway here. Yeah, just gonna come and have a look. I like a model village, says Celia. So let's have a look. It's a model railway. Just go and have a little look. We'll know if it's if the food and wine is on, because they have, I think they put little they decorate this model village with the flags of whatever the festival's on at the moment. So yeah. Can't see the train running today. Ah, cool. We're out of water, so there are some water fountains here. So I'm going to grab some water, and then we'll carry on around the lake. Let's have a look. Go and have a look. So this is Germany. So they've got a teddy bar, toy shop. There's a Christmas shop, and then there's a beer garden restaurant over there as well. It's cool. There you go, it's a Christmas shop. Ooh. So there's a lot of food and wine booths out and about here, but we don't think food and wine is actually on yet. There's no date on the poster. So there's posters around and there's loads of booths here, but I don't think they've I don't think they've I don't think it's on yet. Either that or it starts a bit later on tonight. But anyway, where are we now? I'm not sure where we are now. So Africa. Armani Village Traders.
Epcot World Travelers, please pardon this brief pause in your adventures around World Showcase.
Oh, here we go. We're going to hear something interesting.
We invite you to join us for Luminous, the Symphony of Lights.
That's
the
new show.
Spectacular, featuring fountains, lights, and original music that celebrates the magic.
Oh,
that happens
something's
when
coming.
our voices sound together
Something's
in
coming.
unison.
They've put the barriers up.
Be sure to check
Right,
the
we'll keep an eye.
experience at the World Showcase.
Oh, maybe they bring in their barges out.
Join us tonight for Luminous, the Symphony of Lights.
Mango dark rum drink. Seasonal beer. African rum. Okay, so this must be Africa. But they serve Dole Whip, which is not very African at all. Oh, I think they might be lifting the bridge to bring in the barges for the fireworks tonight. Yep, there we go. And the next one looks like India. So yeah, the bridge is fully up, and the
So last year we were doing
barges are
Epcot
coming.
Forever, so yeah, we didn't have these large barges. So these barges are new to this show, which we opened in December. All right. So we got 4 of them coming out right now. That's huge.
So this is the firework barge coming out. Apparently there's 4 coming by the sound of it. So
Those are all of our fireworks for the show tonight.
interesting. I don't think we'll still be here for fireworks. We're going to go back and go out for dinner in Disney Springs tonight. But interesting to see a bit behind the magic here. This one's got a load of lights on it.
Yeah, and the rest is just
Okay, I've just heard that they
yeah, it's the same show you saw last night.
9 o'clock is the show time. Yeah. Okay, so apparently the next barges are all the same. So just wait for those to go past and I'll carry on around the World Showcase. So after that first bit behind the magic, now you can see the barges all being set up in the centre there. Hopefully you can see that. And we're now heading to Morocco, I think, and we were told something about a cocktail that they have at Morocco, so I'm going to try and find that. Maybe have to sit down and yeah, a nice frozen drink would be very welcome because it is very hot at the moment. But come armed with a frozen water bottle, so that's something to send. What's that?
20 minutes.
Oh, it's not too bad, 20 minutes.
Go meet Anna and
Yeah. It's not bad to meet a character.
I would go with her.
Yeah.
If I had her.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't actually done any characters since I've been here.
No.
Haven't been and met any character.
Pluto's one, isn't it?
Oh, I would have said hello to Pluto. That would be my one
Well, he
character
walked
that I like. Yes. But anyway. All right, he walked past you, what, in Epcot, in here?
Here, yeah.
Oh, in here. All right. Yeah, I haven't done it. I saw Snow White
Yeah.
meeting and greeting this morning
There's a margarita.
on my
there.
way. Ah, that'll be it.
That's the
Right,
one.
we're going to go and find a margarita. There we go, the Chosa de Margarita. This looks like frozen drinks. Unfortunately, they don't seem to have any aircon to drink it, so anyway, we will come and grab one. And yeah, I will report back. Right, so I got El Diablo, which has mezcal, cucumber, chili, something, and a special salt rim. So we'll give that a go. So what did you get?
I got a frozen lime margarita
there we go.
with to match my fan because it is.
It's hot and there's nowhere to
There's
sit.
nowhere
Anyway,
to sit, so I've got my
El
fan
Diablo.
going.
Let's give that a go.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, you have to try this. Spicy.
Oh, that's not true.
How's that?
It's refreshing. Refreshing to the alcohol hits. It's very refreshing.
One. Yeah, that's got a nice kick to it. We like that. We like a bit of kick to our margarita. Well, I do anyway. Cool. Oh, hang on. Right, so I was going to get a frozen margarita for myself for refreshing, but Celia's left hers, so I'm gonna finish this one off. And we're going to walk around and we're going to go back to the UK pavilion and see if we can find Charlie or one of the girls that he hangs around with and hand over some sweets. And then I think we're going to head out. Right, so we're in the summer house on the lake, which is a bit fancy, and we didn't bother dressing up. But anyway, got a lovely waitress, so yeah, I'll take some shots of the outside afterwards. But it has a really good menu, and I've got a Sauvignon Blanc based cocktail, and Celia's got a beer coming. So we'll show you the food and the drinks when they come. Right, so I have got my Sauvignon Blanc with a lemon and something else in it. I'll have to look that up. It's something, some sort of spritz anyway. See, it's got a local lager. So, that'd be nice. Cheers. Give that a go. Oh, that's nice. That's really refreshing. Okay, so we got the shaved sprout salad, which is there. I got the bacon on the side because I don't eat the bacon. And then we got the shaved mushroom pizza, everything shaved. So that looks delicious.
Baymax wins. Thrusters. Welcome to the Guardians of the Galaxy. Dance off to infinity and beyond.
Right, so that's the end of a very long day. So today was Epcot. Didn't have quite such an early start. Well, actually, no, I did, because I got a 7 o'clock bus this morning. But it was a nice, easy entry into the park, and it wasn't too busy. So that was great. So we, so I did all the rides. Did Guardians twice. The only one I missed out on was Frozen. I think that was the only one that we didn't do. But yeah, we made it all the way around the lake with the World Showcase, and did all the other smaller rides. So that's cool. And then at the end, we went and we met Charlie, who's the vlogger that I follow. So Charlie's New World is his YouTube channel. So I went to see him. So we dropped off some chocolates and sweets for him. So yeah, that was cool. So that's it, I think. Tomorrow is Universal Studios. So just got the morning because we're getting the Bright Line train early evening tomorrow. So we will. So I will just get an early start. I think the park opens at 8, so I can get there and get a few rides in the morning, and then back to the hotel, pick up our stuff, and get on to the Bright Line train down to Miami. Right, so I will see you tomorrow.